East versus West for the biggest match, 100% Gennady versus Jerry. Uh, it was a weird match from when you're gonna call a foul, when you're not gonna call a foul, but I understand the justification from the referees because both guys they would they would stop the match instantaneously when they started because most of the times Jerry just jumped the gun and then he kind of get back, but Gennady did so too, and refs made the call to make the match work. Yeah. So now Jerry is gonna face Ermes. If you ask someone who really, just like have seen Ermes, oh, like Ermes destroys, no problem. So this is where, for me, really, styles make matches. This is, this is the one. When we say styles make matches, I'm gonna explain what that means. Especially like in this case, it's kind of perfect. So people would say Ermes is big favorite. And if you talk stylistically, you would think, no, Jerry is a nightmare for Ermes. So Ermes is very good at taking your hand. As soon as he gets the hand control, that's where he wants to be. That's how he controls the match. And that is pretty much, what he does. He does it really, really well. He takes the hand control, he gets the position, he dominates the match from there. The problem is, the thing that Ermes is fighting for, Jerry doesn't care. Jerry gonna give up his hand instantaneously. Drop his shoulder in, put his shoulder behind, drop it down, and just press till he dies, pretty much. So it all comes down to some things like how will the rules impact this? Will they be more strict about elbows coming off and off the pads? Because then it could turn out a war. To beat flop wrist presser, you cannot just rely on your brachials. Like as soon as someone gets in, and if you take in their hand and you're just holding on your brachialis, you're gonna get tired. And they will not. They will just stick to the end. This is why Jerry and Michael always make such a great matches, because Mike has a sticky point there, King's move, and Jerry can sit there for days. And so I think to beat Jerry, Ermes needs to be really smart. He doesn't need to just attack, the hand. He needs to attack the pronator. He needs to pull that arm to the side and just get on with it. I'm excited for this match because it will tell like if Ermes is capable of just comfortably winning, just taking center, which is extremely hard, I'll be really impressed, and I think he needs to face Levon 110%. And if it goes the opposite way, where Jerry traps him, and from that trap he just continuously works, I think Jerry and Levon needs to happen. I think because so unorthodox style, and just the threat is completely different. I'm excited for this match. I think that match makes so much sense. I think that match is really, really awesome. Yeah. What are your thoughts about this match? Do you think still who would you pick as a percentage wise? Is it 50-50? Because in my head it could be really much 50-50. It all comes down to how much Jerry improves on not getting flash pin, because that's what Ermes is gonna do. He will try to flash pin him fast, because like Jerry's problem sometimes he needs to get going. If he gets going, like in the last rounds, it's just terrible. It's just terrible. You can't get out, and he has still some time to prepare, and and same thing goes for Ermes. And Ermes needs I think he needs a good game plan. He needs to study the matches, all of those that have been versus Jerry Cadorette, and make some adjustments, make some conclusions, and yeah, because I think it's a really interesting match. Like if you would look at both, like, oh, it's, Ermes destroys, stylistically, it's a nightmare. Jerry is the nightmare scenario for every top roller that just wants hand control, because it's so hard to get outside. He will press you in and just die you out. And yeah, I'm really excited for that match. I think that match could turn out as epically as him and Gennady. Yeah, what are your thoughts? Leave a comment in the comment section. Stay strong. Love arm wrestling.